Stop shrinking yourself to fit places you have outgrown. Furaha Joyous. Evolution. What is evolution? Evolution means the process of development, growth, or progress. Everything is always evolving, whether it is humans, nature, even the thoughts we think. We are always and constantly evolving. That is why we are always trying to outdo our old selves, whether consciously or subconsciously. On this journey of self evolution, there are some things that we gain on our path, and at the same time, there are some things that we need to leave behind in order to fully evolve ourselves. One of them is identifying what brings our energy down, whatever pulls us down. Mostly, it is a certain thinking pattern based on societal norms. For example, imagine you have a house plant. You plant it in a pot, and eventually the roots get root bound. If you pull the plant out of the pot, you can see the white roots like a fabric in the shape of the pot. They have grown as far as they can in that pot. The plant stops growing because it needs more space to flourish. It needs a bigger pot to realize its full potential. Similarly, most of the times, we humans want to fit in this society. We want to do what everybody else around us is doing because we want to belong. We don't want to left behind because there is also a feeling of FOMO, which is fear of missing out. We do not want to miss out. That is because we are always comparing ourselves with others. The other person will not miss out this party. So why would I? The other person will enjoy this party and I will not be able to enjoy this party or this event, on this car, on this job, you know. And then we feel stuck in a job, in a relationship, or just stuck with a friend or a partner. We shrink ourselves to fit into places we have outgrown. Then we find ways to anesthetize the pain and discomfort. Stop spiritually and emotionally starving yourself. Let go, move on, grow. Steve Maraboli. So, why are we so willing to shrink our true self and our true potential? There are two opposing forces within each of us. One is the need to stay safe, which is ego, and the other is the need to evolve, which is our spirit, the very being of a human. Both of these forces are important and necessary for a human, but in a balanced way. However, the tragedy is, in most of the cases, we choose ego over our spirit. We choose to do the things that will ensure our safety, but not necessarily our evolution and growth. Why do we do that? The reasons are many, but most prevalent is the feeling of obligation that we have towards the people we have lived our life around, like our parents, siblings, neighbors, and even in some cases, strangers. Another is comfort. We choose to do the things that make us feel comfortable, especially in today's age. We are all comfort driven humans. But for an evolution to happen, it is a necessity to leave our comfort zone because it makes us sluggish, boring, predictable, and nothing new. The obligation to maintain our family's name in this so called society, the obligation to first think about others before ourselves, the obligation to choose a job that will earn the most money instead of following our passion. Obligations, obligations, obligations. I learned that courage was not absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not fear, but he who conquers that fear. Nelson Mandela. What humans lack is a self-identity. Most humans know in their hearts that they have no self-identity. They have no self. They don't know themselves, who they are, what do they want. People keep basic desires like getting a good job, a good house, or a good partner because this is what they see in this society or around them. And no one dares to deviate from this common ground. Not only this, we even desperately try to be around people who are no longer on the same frequency as us, whose thoughts are totally different and limiting than us, who praises the idea of obligations rather than freedom. We try to belong with such people because they are often our parents and the people we know. Because our self identity is not that defined, our ideas and ideals are not that firm because we lack self confidence. There is no passion to be found in playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. Nelson Mandela. Are we willing to ask and explore questions like who am I? What really matters to me? What do I want from this life? What do I want my life to be about? By asking such questions about ourselves, we can form a self identity that defines us, my identity, my very own. By doing this, we can begin to rebuild and construct a new foundation that is more authentic and based on who we really are and what's important, rather than on the values others have placed on us. We have the right to grow and become the best version of ourselves. Personal growth happens when there is an awareness and the ability for self-observation and a willingness to investigate internally and self-analyze even when it's painful. It's understanding devoid of self-blame and being at peace with where you are in life. And most importantly, showing your clear intention to the universe where you actually belong. All this doesn't mean you can't continue loving and caring for the people around you or truthfully wishing the best for them. Love equals freedom. Allow them to grow at their own pace. Let them live life however they choose to. You choose your own and be in love with everything around you. Remember, love is the energy that expands and fear is the energy that contracts. So choose love, grow, and see yourself expanding.